Greetings, welcome to LXF. We're back on the LCU 1627 build. We got a lot more details to kind of work around, and then maybe start the haul. We'll see how far we can get. Anyways, go over to our ad spot, and we'll jump right over to the studio, shall we? Ricky Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, you'll definitely like what he does. He does custom stickers for my mocks and a lot of other creators' mocks. So make sure to check him out, www.frickypress.com. Take a look around, support him spring, and yeah, enjoy that. And let's go on over to the studio, shall we? Alright, new week, more new problems for me. So, yeah, we gotta fix this area, which, I'm not looking forward to. What's the first thing I should tackle? Bring this back over here. Okay, so we got this little hole, we got this little hole, we got this bigger hole, and we got the little ladder thingy going on over here. I don't think I like any of this. Yeah, where does this ladder end up? Okay, this ladder ends up above the brackets. I think I have to go with swapping this bracket around, honestly. For a downwards one. That way I can... come on. Yeah, let's start having issues yet now. Okay, so now this can sit like that. Yes, okay, that seems good. Oh, okay, and we can just put bracket there. And I guess bracket on the other side too? Yeah, probably. Probably. That's how that will work out. Looks good enough. Oh man, I am yawning and tired today. I may have stayed up just a little bit too late last night. Kind of working on some other random projects to have fun last night, so yeah. And now I is tired in the morning. Do I regret my decisions? Not really. So maybe only possibly a tiny bit. It's because I do enjoy my sleep, but today is a Lego stream, so it's not a long one, and it means I can go take a nap after this. Catch up on all the sleep I missed, and then it's work time. Big work time. I got a lot of work to do today. I'm not looking forward to later. Okay, so I need to put that Technic brick like right here. Did it? Okay, so back here I did a plate high, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so that kind of works out in our favor, honestly. Because we don't select the blueprint. We put that there. Actually, no, that can stay right there. And then we can easily put this little guy right there. Yeah. Okay, so we just gotta reorganize a few things, I think, and then we can, and it'll all work out. We probably don't need that anymore. Copy, paste. Yeah. So we need tile, copy, paste. We need a 1x2 plate, which I can steal from here. Great. And then I just need a 1x1 plate. Paste. Ta-da? Question mark? Yeah, no, I think it works out enough. Yeah, I think it's in the realm of good enough. This needs to lower. And then have fun with this. Yeah, it cuts in like way over there. Oof, that cuts in way over on that side too. No. The arch. It'd be nice to use this part. Different places. Yeah. I think we still can technically use it. We could probably just cut that right there. That's further back than where that probably should be, but copy, paste, cut it right there too. But it makes it a lot longer, but I think in the grand scheme of things, that is fine. Yeah, and now we just gotta fill this in with some plates and other stuff. That and plate there. I need 1x4 tile. It should be much more farther forward. I don't think I can really do much about that though, because if I move this a lot farther forward, I think we're going to be running into like a great many other issues because of that. Oop, didn't mean to grab that. Because yeah, it's... Oh, this needs to be shoved a lot more farther forward too. Oh, wait. This is on the same plane. Okay, that's that kind of makes things easier. Sorta. It's just this one on this side that's on a different plane of existence. I mean, we could shrink some stuff up here, but I think we're fine. Select my color, light bluish gray. And then we just have the holes to do. Those two little holes. Which are not gonna be easy to punch in. You know what, let's just make this a black right there. And technically that's like right here on this bracket, which should be. We do a swapperoo. Do downwards bracket instead. If it'll go in there, please just go into your position. Studio's having issues. Again. I like serious ones, but it is just kind of like doesn't want to cooperate, which is always a fun day when you think when the studio doesn't like to cooperate. I think that'll do more or less. Now all I gotta do is add like the yeah, well, whatever gun this is. Brownings or whatever. Nice thing is we can kind of copy this detail to the other side. We'll have to go off of a lot of these images. Actually, probably, yeah, these two images here. Looks like it's pretty much just, I need to just copy and paste it over. It's like roughly the same. From here to here. Okay, this blueprint can scooch back. Thank you. What's up? Okay, welcome, MTA fan. We are working on the boat right now. I am needing to put machine gun. Yes, that. What kind of gun do these things actually have? LCU 1627. What do these have on them? Say capacity, troop speed, range. No? Wait, when were these made actually? Naval source. Okay, here we go. Might have some armament. 2 50 cal machine guns. Okay. 1960s 50 cal machine guns. What would those be? M2 Brownings. Okay. So they are Browning. So I was kind of correct the first time. All right. That makes things easier. All right, cool. We can make a Browning, I think. I think the best way to make a Browning is I should probably use a clip in the back for like a bucket handle, because they have like that dual handle grip thingy sticking out the back. And then I need a bracket. I need to add one of these because they have like a thick barrel and then they go to the thin barrel. Yeah. Put that there. Where is the gun magazine? No, they don't really have a gun magazine. Not to this side, do they? I mean, they kind of do. It looks like the gun magazine sits on the, whatever the stand is for them. Yeah, okay, we can do that. We can do that. So yeah, we have like the dual little arm things at the back. Tile modified, probably. Yeah, it's usually about right. Okay, and then we need to do bracket. And I got the in there. Another plate. That'll be kind of more or less the body. I feel like I wanted to just thin things up just a little bit. No, it's being slightly longer. That makes sense. Okay, like that, and then I just need a short bar for the rest of the barrel. And that's kind of more or less a Browning. Okay, and then on the round. Yeah, brick round. So then on the base stand thing, whatever, that's where you would have your magazine at. Just wondering, is there any piece I could use that could kind of look like the belt coming? Actually, I have an idea, and that would be to use a plate modified with the clips. Probably a middle. And then maybe some binoculars. Like that. Maybe that kind of gives the illusion of the belt coming out of the magazine. Sort of. Fun. And then I think I want to get for like the bottom of the magazine. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good for our M2 Browning. Okay, so now all this place needs is a mount. I think the mount needs to go kind of back here. Or yeah, kind of like that. These are usually like a dark bluish gray. The magazine is kind of a greenish, or I think we'll just keep it to all dark bluish gray. I don't think that satisfies everything. Yeah. Light bluish gray. Some of this other stuff, light bluish gray. Hinge. Yeah, there we go. Our little M2 Browning. Of course, if you have like brick arms or something, you cannot always use it like an actual brick arms M2 Browning or something. I think that looks pretty good though. Color validator. What is angry? Oh, that is angry. Okay. How about you be black then? Yeah, I think that's fine. Those are angry, and that's angry too. Alright, that's all fine. Okay, so now the next fun problem is I kind of need to delete a big chunk of this wall on this side, because most of this that's over here just gets copied and mirrored over. So any plate pieces that are touching the bottom, I need to delete. Select by connected. Okay. Still gotta go a little more further back on the delete tool here, but maybe we're fine. Now we're not fine yet. Delete this bit, and then this bit as well. May have to adjust how some of this is connected. Alright, so now that's like that. Excuse me, Mr. Blueprint, but you need to like scooch way away. Some of these other photos kind of go over this direction for now, please. And thank you. I'll get rid of these rulers. I don't really need those anymore. Alright, so I need to select more or less all of this. copy and mirror. Alright, now we just need to clean up all that, get rid of that. This all needs to be deleted. Get rid of you. Get rid of some of these plates that are hanging down. Get rid of you. Okay. Now that should be more or less. Yeah, get rid of that too. Okay. Now that should be more or less everything I need to just slap this in on this side of things. Yeah, like that. Or two little brownings. Perfect. It was sort of perfect. Yeah. Okay, if I have a tile on this side, not 1x6, what am I doing? By 4 and by 1. Copy and mirror that tile to the other side. It would need a bracket, which we can work with brackets. This works out. Just gotta get rid of some of this other junk. There we go. Okay, so that works out. Brick. You into here, into here. Oh, I can't see about that plate though. Oh, there is no plate there. Okay. I just see a 1x2 plate. Let's just steal this guy down here. Bluish gray. Bluish gray. Put that there. There we go. Okay, so now it's just all about adding the details to the side, which I need. What photos do I need? Probably this one. And yeah. Nah, it's not easy to make out some of the details on you, good sir. Yeah, no, we'll use 1633 over here for our details. This looks like a whole heck of a lot of those loop things. Yeah, it's like a bunch of them. Alright. So time to like copy and mirror the life out of these things. Just like the other side, these are probably all light bluish gray. Some of these aren't though. This one's not. These ones are not. Is there any here that are not? There's a ladder back there. As far as I can tell, no. These should all be like light bluish gray on this side of things. Yeah, and then we have 2 more. Yeah, kind of like there. Yeah, there, and then there's another one kind of here-ish. Tiles to fill in all the gaps I've just created. That's great, thank you, good sir. Copy, paste. I disappeared into the body. Okay, so there's 2 more of those. And then we have a hole. Do we have the hole? It's like right around here. We have 2 more on either side. Yeah, this guy right here. We have one here, and then we have one kind of like right on the opposite side there. And that'll, I think that'll be fine. That looks gray. The heft. Alright, that's kind of like hitting, but that's nothing. A little bit of a okay, well, nothing that a little bit of rotation can't fix. There we go. Yeah, so we get There's just a little one that pokes out there. It looks like we have some tie downs here. I'm also kind of forgetting. Copy that. Okay, where's the first tie down at? It is kind of right there. I see. This is facing the wrong way. Copy, paste. Yeah, it should be like that. Yes. And then, judging by what's going on, no, there's probably more here. Come on, connect. Thank you. So judging what's going on here, there's probably a similar one on the other side. If we grab all of this, copy mirror, that means there'd be a similar mounting one here. Right there. Okay. And then where's the next one at? It is right after that. It's like here. Kind of dead nut center of that. So right in there, it's middle there. Do copy paste. Push gray. Alright. So we need to now mirror that over to the other side. So that's 3 from the end here. Right there. Okay. Oh, are we missing anything? We might be missing some details. We'll have to keep coming back to that. Okay, so that goes up. In the we have little tiny tap here. Just the little tap part. Oop, like that. Gray. Oh yeah. 1x3, then a 1x2. Whoa. There's a 1x2. Thank you. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that goes on. There is these little indentations, but I'm gonna kind of ignore those for the moment. Because it's little one, we have big one, and then this big one. I have a feeling it should have been divided into half. Maybe we should work on the rear now. Maybe that would make things a little helpful. Okay, so we have the anchor point. Not a whole lot that goes on. There's a really tall thing right here. And then we have another one that kind of sits here. We have the ladder. Kind of sits across. The ladder sits probably close to here-ish. Copy. Theft. paste. Okay, is that tile in there too? Oh, I need a couple plates. Good. Which gray, and then I just need these all things are on top. Cool. Okay, so there's a ladder in there. And we just need a couple things. Plate modified. Yeah, not you. There's a better one. Copy. Paste. Light bluish gray. We just need that really tall one. I don't know what this tall thing is, but it's really tall. And it sticks way up. Gray. There we go. That's that detail. Then it looks kind of like I need to get rid of this, honestly. Which, pretty simple. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll just have that. It's fine. Okay, now for this big box. I can see like a little pipe thing coming out from the bottom there. We could probably just use one of these. That kind of goes up into it. Copy paste. That. Yeah, this is better. Okay, so this is just literally a big gray box. I feel like I just want to do bricks. Big 1x6 bricks. Yeah, that feels kind of correct. I have a 1x6 tile somewhere. Steel. There's one. There's like something going on there in the middle. I guess there's an anchor point thing right there. That's what's there. I don't see any anchor points back there. There is an anchor point here. Be paste. Put that right there in the middle. Just got a feeling that I need to make that box bigger. That. Bracket maybe? This box is so weirdly like big. So yeah, it goes like way up to the top here. So that'll complicate things even. Great. And then it just, there's like that one part that sticks above. Same thing over there. Yep, I don't understand it, but we'll do our best here. How big is that? probably... it's probably about 6, isn't it? Do we have a... Okay, I do have a 1x2 brick. Perfect. Seem like that's taking up enough. He's sticking up farmer collar. Yeah, the thing with this though is I need to like do the whole tile thing and a bunch of other shenanigans on top of here. Oh boy. That needs to change. Tile. Actually, is that no, it's not. It's not tile in the middle. Need to be 1x4s and then tiles on either side. And we can come in with a bracket. And then you 1x3 tile. Yeah, 1x2 plate. I think I found one. Yes, I did. Perfect. We already have a 1x4 brick. I just need a 1x4 tile, which will be a lot harder. I know it won't. Because I am just stealing parts off of everything else. Okay, so that finishes off that section of the box. Now we just gotta do this section of the box, which is kind of easier. No 1x2 brick, thank you. I already have a 1x2 plate, so that makes that easier. Copy this, paste that, and a 1x2 tile. Right there, thank you. There we go. LCU, copy, paste. Okay, can't do that. Gotta be plates. And then a 1x4 tile on the end. Okay, I can't go there. Could I put like a bracket maybe? And then put like a bar thingy going down? Nope. Okay, but that does work. Okay. I see a 1x3 tile to kind of fill that gap. There we go. Select by color, light bluish gray. Perfect. So that's box 1. Box 2 looks like it's pretty much the same thing, just without that notch in the corner. Okay. We can do that. If I do select by connected, copy, paste. Do some deletion here. There we go. This is box 2, but we'll just, that's not what I want. paste, put that back. For this box, we'll just do a simple brick stack. Oop. Yep, that takes care of that. Alright, cool. Then we just have all this pipework shenanigans going on. See, that's a bracket. Goes that way. Jumper. We have like another one that goes this way. And we have a bunch of other shenanigans with the pipes doing things. I think I'm just gonna go call that good. Yeah. And then we just have on this side, we just have the one. Oh, and another mounting point. You can copy and mirror to the other side there. Copy, paste. And it faces that way. Kinda. Where is that at? That's not too far away. Paste, I think right about there feels correct. Yeah. Cool, and now we just need to mirror that to the other side. Where is that even at? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Alright, well, like it's more or less all of that taken care of. Is there anything else I'm missing? Not that I can tell. And we have, oh, we're missing these two little window thingies on this side. Not a whole lot going on here. What do we got going on for these? Just some bricks. There's like 2 of these on the outside. Copy, paste. Is that the 2 wide one? Oh, these are just right next to each other. Copy, paste. I think these are a little spaced out. Oh, on the side, though. No, they're kind of right next to each other. Never mind. That's fine. Just do a little scooching over. And I guess we just fill it in with brick. Do I have a 1x3 brick? I do, right here. Thank you for your service. Rotate you around. Yeah, I want to say that's more or less all the details taken care of. I should probably go and fix this gate now. Okay, select by type and color, delete all that. All modified. Gray. Paste. Paste. The paste. Gonna be a lot of this copying and pasting just to get this kind of filled in. too bad though. There we go. All right, fixed. I should probably merge those into some model. Can we close your mouth, please? There we go. Correct. I think we are good enough to start on the hull work for this bad boy. Which will be interesting. I don't think I'm missing anything too significant on the details thing. Yeah, those boxes that were back here were removed. Yeah, I don't think we're missing any important details. I think we are good. I guess there's something going on the inside there? Question mark? Oh yeah, there's some like pipework stuff going on there. Ooh. I guess I need to figure out what's going on the inside there, don't I? Yeah, what's going on here? Okay, well, let's go over to Google then, shall we? Okay, screen. LCU 1600 class. Images. That's not it. This is it. It'd be nice if it was empty. This is a 3D printed model. I don't have any details for the side here. There's something missing there. Okay, this is a different one. This must be like a newer one. Is there any good... Oh no, here we go. 1634, okay, here we go. These ones are outfitted for something serious. You got a bunch more stuff on it. But I can kind of make out some stuff that's going on the side here. We look at not a whole lot going on in here. I guess I can't make it out that well. Would be nice if I could get like a really good image inside. Maybe I'll just spend time researching that. Let's go ahead and continue working on the hull. So let's bring this image back over here, a little blueprint. The nice thing about the hull for us is it's, well, besides the pinching in on the other side, it's mostly square. pretty, comes down quite a bit and then it comes out. Also a big slope here on this end. It's mostly flat across the bottom. I think it would be a lot thinner up front here though, because of landing front. But it's more or less just a giant barge, kind of. Yeah, alright. Without further ado, kind of need to build things downwards. Oh, my eyes are tweaking. Hold on. I started freaking out there for a second. I don't know why. Now they kind of hurt. What are you doing, eyeballs? Eyeballs, they be doing weird things. Alright, yeah. I want to just layer up plates and then double stack the plates. And then we'll do basically a copy paste of this Technic form down. And that'll create like a double layered Technic system, which will be quite sturdy. So you should be able to lift this model up no problem, especially from the middle of the flat bottom. And it won't collapse on you or break or do any weird things. Yeah. Okay, so that's all of that. Paste. And one thing too is we can hook on. We still need to hook in these curved bits to the main body. Which you might want to work on here actually next before we start sealing up the underneath. Yeah, we'll get this in, we'll get the next layer of Technic in, which I probably can just grab the very bottom of this model and copy and paste it down, trim off what we don't need. That should be more or less good enough. Copy, paste. Okay, then we just have this little bit left. There we go. Select by color. Copy, paste. Like I said, we're just gonna simply double stack it all. And now I need to go through and grab the Technic bottom. Should be fun. So let's grab that. Should be more or less everything. Oof, okay, didn't quite like that. Alright, then we just need to start trimming off the bits that we don't need. Which is quite a bit. I could probably select all these plates at the bottom. Delete like that, perfect. This all can be easily just deleted like that. That. Select by connected. Delete all that. That too. Just Technic pins we can delete. There we go. delete, and delete. Okay. There's some fat trimmed off. Don't want to delete any of that. I just want to delete the Technic pins off of either side. Perfect. Rid of that. That. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, now it's just I need to replace a bunch of the Technic pins I got trimmed down here. Need any of that. Come on, there we go. Alright, that should be the Technic frame doubled up. There we go. So yeah, that doubling of the Technic frame like that creates a lot of strength for that internal structure. There's one Technic frame, really strong. You add a few plates in between, add second Technic frame, it's even stronger. So yeah, that brick of a frame on the interior is quite strong now. Yeah, you should be able to lift this boat up, especially from like the middle or something like that where it's flat. No problem. Pick it up. Do what you want with it. Should have no problems. Alright, so let's select my color. Make sure all this is whatever color it wants to be. And from there, I need to start hooking in these angled wall bits so that they're anchored in at their appropriate angles. And we'll leave them pink too so we can easily copy and mirror them. A bar. Most of this we can just kind of clip them in. Let's see, bar. Yeah, I think I need a bracket here. No, it needs to be one more taller. So there, with a plate at the bottom. So 1x2 with that there. A little bit more. It's right about there. Unmodified. There we go. Flip that around. Up near. That's a little too tall. Bar. And let's scoot that over like that. Okay. So now I should be able to kind of just put something like this here with this at the end. Oh, it's not at the same level. Oh, dang. Thought I had it at the right level. Nope. Turns out I didn't. Yep, that's not the right level either. Okay, well, that kind of poses a bit of a problem. I guess I could put the connection point here in the middle. The walls will be mostly square. Oh, I can do that. Okay, this works. Copy, paste. That there. I can double it up. Copy, paste. There we go. Okay. Yeah, now that it's doubled, I can stick out really. There we go. Yeah, okay. So now this should be pretty strongly on there. Round. Can I get a plate round snuck in there? Yeah, looks like it. There we go. Cool. And yeah, we'll stack a plate over top of that, and that'll kind of sandwich that in. And basically this section right here is now mounted. And we have something kind of similar. Oh, we do have something similar. Front, okay. So we can kind of take advantage of that. Copy mirror. Actually, whoops, did I not need a copy mirror? Oh, I guess I need to just copy and paste. No, right now, I don't know. That was correct. That was correct. But I need to mount this in. Yeah, no, it doesn't work out. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Mirror. Yeah, it needs to be shoved it back quite a bit. Yep, just make use of that with some shorter bars. These little guys. Come on. It's angry. Oh, okay. So these need to be on jumpers. Put them on a pad. Just to get them scooted back enough where they will intersect with that clip. Connect you down back. Alright, and then this can get scooted back a little bit. About there, should be lined up. There we go. Wait, that's not connected still? No, it isn't. Like, these need to just be scooted forward just a little bit. Oh, that's all it took, was that just being scooted forward was enough. Okay, so that's now matched in. I need to make sure to also put in more of these hinge plates in where I can. Yeah, I can't put one in there, but I should scatter them around as much as I can, though. So more that they're there, the stiffer this will be. I can't go there. See if I couldn't put like a limitation part in. That way, this section is just very limited on how far it can kind of swing in down. Oh, that's pretty close. Nice if I can get just a little bit closer. Kind of like that. It's touching here. Yeah, it's not touching there, but it is touching there. You can make use of that. Put in a couple more of those little pins. And then we can just put like a 1x4. That. See, now this is constricted how far it can go in. Then we have this connected, it's also kind of constricted. Yeah. Constriction is what we want. So that way things don't or cannot move however freely they want to. Okay, so we kind of have an opening right here. Which would probably be decent. That's not what I want. I want this bracket. I think we'll build them all our hinge parts off of these brackets, just kind of squeezed in between the two Technic layers. It should give us a really good base to build off of for mounting anything that we want to. Why did that not copy like any of that? Okay, so that goes like that. Good. I mean, this one's fairly easy in the fact that I just need to, like, some of these round plates, like that, and I should be able to kind of grab this bit, copy, paste, and throw it in here, right? Or is this is not the solution I was looking for. What about the power rounds then with the bar? That's 2 back. This comes us a little bit forward, which I think is the greatest solution. Yeah. Copy, pathed. Yeah, we'll put the second one on that section as well. Copy pathed. Oh hey, we can still squeeze in a hinge, kinda, there. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I just want to do just a regular plate layer and then put the hinges in, which will add more plate layers. Plate stacking for the win! Be pathed. Oh, come on. That's not what I wanted. I was trying to select the whole thing. Get you to clamp onto there. Thank you. Well, that looks like that links up. Now it's just about matching the rest of this to it. So this is probably easy. Just a plate behind this. That's a little bit less than another plate, isn't it? I want to say yes. Yeah, let's be a bracket width. We're barely tapping into that. Round. Are we tapped into it enough to where we can use this? Not really. But we might. No. Yeah, I'll take advantage of something. Do you have any other bars that are really short? Not really. No. Unless we do something more down, maybe? Fingers are so stiff. Pop them. Okay, what about a pneumatic T-piece, please? Okay, that went in only a certain distance, which is kind of a good sign. Have anything else that has? I mean, we have this. What's the new one? Is this the new one? No, that feels like the old one. This is the new one? Can't tell. Oop, wait, locked in right there. Okay, well, we can actually probably use that, honestly. That locked in nearly exactly where we needed it to lock in at. It's a bit of an odd part usage, but hey, it works. Got it. You kind of sit right behind it, so I think we can call it good. Delete that. Copy. Paste. There we go. We're locked in. Good. Good. Round. Okay, yeah, that should also be now locked in really well. So how many others? Okay, so we got 2 more sections up front here to do. Glad that this is kind of working out though. And we just gotta do the back section. And then just copy and mirror it over to this side. And we'll be, yeah, we'll be fully secured in. In all honesty though, a lot going on here. There is no great way of hooking this in though, as far as I can tell. For this back one though, I feel like, okay, is there any, okay, so there's a nice little limitation piece right here, it looks like. I should be able to kind of shove something in. Maybe not quite like that. Plate modify with the tooth. Tooth will probably do exactly what I want it to do. And be a good little limitation piece. That this can't move back past a certain point. So that's good. Probably be better if there's something back here though too. That was kind of acting as a point of limitation for the corner. That kind of works, but no. Oof. Oh, hey, wait. That middle tooth might be doing something. Is it doing a whole lot? No. But... Oop, Studio's freaking out. Great. Awesome. Cool. Thank you for that, Studio. Okay, but... we put that middle tooth right on there. Yep. Okay. So this may be some funky connection, funky stuff for anyone watching, but it basically creates a limitation of which this angle can sit at. We already have a limitation here, and we have a limitation here. So that kind of really locks things together well, or being a fit. Or we could do that better. Is this another tooth situation? Pretty darn close to it. Or is this just a plate round right here? Oh, nope, not there either. No, but that is pretty much a plate round right here. A simple double stack plate round. We can even just increase the strength by just doing that. Ta and duh. Yep, so that these are all well anchored. This one we don't have to do much with. It's fine as is. This we do need to anchor in pretty darn well. Yeah, this one will be important to anchor in. Copy and mirror this twice. Just do everything. Thank you. We do have quite a bit of space. It looks like if we want to add anchor points, probably be doing it more towards the rear here, and that'll kind of save us some space for you know, doing other things. Let's go ahead and add in a hinge plate, just because we can. And with that, I mean, it'd be nice if we could just work out something that just kind of links between the two. But that's not going to happen because there's an offset. No, we want the downwards bracket. Downwards bracket will help us. Come on. Don't need you. I want the downwards. Thank you. Modified. Here we go. Almost exactly what I'm looking for. That. From there, we'll build on some good attachment points, and that should keep this pretty well anchored to it. The way that almost anchors in is kind of nuts. Yeah, we'll just anchor in those 2 points, and that should be good enough to get a good connection going. Come on. Nope. It's a pretty good space in between there. Connect you to here. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. Is that a bracket width too much? Modified. You, my good sir. Thank you for someone lining up. No, it's less than a bracket width. Dang. You know what it's not? You can definitely take advantage of this. Now let's go double-sided. And copy, paste. That way, it gives me a lot of stud grip. And then all it is just one of these bars going out. So it hooks into that, which quite a bit more further than I was thinking it would go out. There's almost nothing grabbing onto that. That is fine. We can fix that. Just like that, pretty much. That is a lot more friction graving onto that. Yeah, no. Can't put another one. Okay, so that's anchored in now. Oh, and that's the same? Question mark? It can't be just the same. No, it is. Yeah, no, that's clipped in and everything. Okay. Uh-huh. It just works. No, I will accept that then. Then that means that this piece right here is anchored in. Yeah, because it's touching there. Yep. Nope, that is definitely anchored in. Okay. I feel like I'm surprised, but I shouldn't be. Alright, now to do similar things on the other side here. Probably copy and paste this technique. The other side, can't we? Kinda? Nope. Not close enough. Can I get a tile or something in here? Sort of. The tile might be good enough, actually. Should be able to copy and paste. As long as we're not deleting anything from this side to the other side. Be able to kind of copy and paste anything we want to. And get it in here pretty darn perfectly. Okay, so there's quite a few hitting issues here. Yeah, there's a lot of hitting issues there. Probably not as simple as that, is it? Nope. I tried. Or is it? No, it's hitting quite a bit more than I would like it to. I don't even think clip would fix this problem. Nope. Definitely won't. Whatever technique I gotta use to get these in here well. Okay. Not quite in there. That's in there though. Downwards facing tooth? Yeah. Modified. Oh. Nope. That doesn't work. Dang it. I think I might have options. Alright, no I'm not. There's an option. Okay. So that now hits there. It keeps that at that angle. Which is good. Oh, that tile's hitting a lot more than it should be. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, it's a slight problem. Yeah, it's a little bit more than just that problem. Okay, but scooting the tile back actually works though. So we can definitely do that. Okay. Alright. So this one definitely needs to be locked in. This one should probably also be locked in. Yeah, let's start from here maybe. Because we have both a good amount of room and not a good amount of room. Try and squeeze this in here. Bar with the clip. I feel like that just moves over enough. We could probably just directly plug it in, couldn't we? Hold on. Hold on, this feels like it's very close to just kind of working. And maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. And it needs to be inwards more. Not that far. Okay. Yeah, no. Doesn't quite line up like that. Yeah, it doesn't work the other way, does it? No. It's just enough off that it doesn't quite work. Which sucks. But it's the way cookie crumbles sometimes. Yeah, it's bad to bracket off. Kinda sucks. I wonder what would work. Now I need a plate around, don't I? The clip. There we go. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work either. We could try it though with plate in between. Does that make it bump out enough? Oh, by golly, it does. Well, that's an interesting way of getting. That should just work out. Okay. Yep. I like that it is that simple. That was easy. Is that? Wait, I was like, click modified. See distance? No, it's a little off from that, so it doesn't need to be like that. Well, hey, that was easy. It just works like that. Magical. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I forgot there's this just a little tiny bit right here that bends. So I need to have some kind of stopper there. Probably needs to be more than just a bracket. Round. What profile does this have? Oh, you have the correct profile to just work, don't you? That magical. Yeah, I should probably put some plates in there for reinforcement. Can I put a plate round in there? Yes, I can put a plate round in there. I kind of acts as a stopper for that just a little bit, which is good. So yeah, that's kind of just doing double duty right there. It's a good thing. I just need another stopper, kind of here at the end. Not a brick. I shouldn't use a brick. I should just use plates. Stack the plates out. That almost looks like this can fit in here again. No. Paste. And paste again. It's close. Feels close again. You have to just figure out what brick geometry works out to just be enough to touch it. Which, when we have these anchor points, it just kind of holds it firm. Slow curved. So that if you touch if you like push it on the outside, it shouldn't really move too much. It'll probably flex a little bit, just due to the nature of things with Lego. But it shouldn't like overly like crush it or anything like that. Yeah, that's hitting again too. That's hitting again too. More than I would like it to. I need it to be like this, where it's just touching it. That's the best way that it works out, is if it's just touching. Kind of like that, actually. A little bit kind of like that. Well, okay, well, if that works then. Okay. We do need an anchor here, though. We're kind of running out of time. Let's get these anchors. We just need the anchor here. That's it, actually. This can probably live without an anchor. We just need an anchor here. All right there. Wait, can we do this like a second time? I don't think we can. Worth a shot. Okay, it's not one plate. Is it 2 plates? White. Okay. What if we copy, paste, run some Technic pins in here. Plate. I need a plate modified with the clip. Okay, feels closer. That's kind of hitting. We'll have to place this a plate lower, which is perfectly fine. Round. Okay, can we get this? Oh, it's almost there to actually working. I'm thinking, like, which point do I need to move it along this part to actually get it to work? We're gonna try farther back here. I need a plate, you, and probably a bracket back here. Yeah, right about there. And try right around here, maybe. Okay, so that's leaning towards the middle, isn't it? I need a tile modified. Tile modified, you, my good sir. Is that a plate? That is not a plate. It's not a plate whatsoever. Does that line up? No, it doesn't line up there either. I don't think I'm gonna find a point at which these line up well enough. Yeah. No, it's not. Doesn't quite line up. That's fine. Trying to think, how do I want to set this up? I think I want to pull this over a little bit because I have a new idea. kind of like that. Yeah, I just need to pull that over more over. Slope curved. I need to reinforce this just a little bit. You. Copy, paste. Yeah. And now these two can line up. That. Delete that. Copy, paste in that one. There we go. Problem is... Copy? That's not what I want to do. I don't want to lock that. I just want to paste the bar in, please. Thank you. Oh, that's a little far up. Alright. It's okay. We got this locked in now, more or less. Just put in some plates. That's good enough. This just needs like some blockers, which is right there. Wait. How this works? No, it doesn't quite work. Oh, but it does work there. Alright. That's a good technique to use. Just kind of holds it in like that. And from there we can go select by color. Copy and mirror. And it should be as simple as the connection tool to grab that bit and plop it down this side. Yep. There we go. Select by color. Be whatever color you want to be. And we're good. Okay, so now all the sides are all locked in. We can call that good for today, I think. Well, maybe we won't complete this week. I was thinking we could get a lot further on this. But, time's up for today. So that means we'll have to come back here on Friday and try and model out this hull. Yeah, alright, well, guess that's how that ends. But hey, we at least get all the details worked out. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all again next time. Tomorrow is more satisfactory, and then we're working more on train stuff on Wednesday. So yeah. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day / evening, depending on where you are in the world. Take care, and bye-bye.